SportsLine, as we were talking about earlier in the show, of course, the Titans making a trade with the LA Rams to bring in veteran receiver Robert Woods here to Tennessee to work alongside A.J. Brown in the Titans passing game. Woods about to approach 30 years old and also coming off major knee surgery. No timetable for when he'll be ready, but he's certainly excited to be here in Tennessee. Here is the introductory press conference for new Titans wide receiver Robert Woods. Enjoy.
Get an idea someone was coming, they've worked with you, maybe get you a spot where you might want to go?
Yeah, initially saw the trade of Allen Robinson, or the signing of Allen Robinson coming to the Rams, and about 20 minutes after got the call from Sean McVay. Been in the league a while, I kind of know how it goes. Seeing the contract and the time, and got the call from McVay. Told me that I was getting traded. And first thing my thought is, all right, we got where am I going? Where are the teams? What are the options? He told me that he's gonna let me have a say and impact in my trade, and really just got on the phone, started to talk with my agent, did my research on teams. Got to move fast. Quarterback, staff, being able to talk with past players who've been here, who've played here. And really just get my intake and my feel, and being able to make my decision off of that.
What was the guys that you talked to, and what was it about this place that made you want to come here?
Josh Reynolds was one of them. Antoine Woods, one of them. And really just having a relationship already with Todd Downing and Rob Moore, being with them in Buffalo. Derrick Henry, obviously, Tannehill, A.J. Brown, obviously a top-performing team, Coach of the Year. Being able to join this team and this organization, I think, was beneficial for my career, knowing how the league works and how you want to win games. You want to be able to be a balanced team, and I think this organization, this team, being able to feed off of the ground game, having a quarterback who delivered the ball, having another threat on the opposite side, and obviously being able to bring my game and compliments to this team, I think was the best fit for my game.
I'm sorry, Ryan, you're such a team guy. You talk about the teammates that you're leaving and what they said about you. How much did culture play into your decision-making and just the culture that they have here with the Titans?
Yeah, big. You want to be in an organization who's obviously kind of like solidified, solid, not much movement around. This team has been in playoffs, been consistent for many years. So wanted to join something that was firm and solid, and be able to add my game to it. And obviously, you want to be a part of a winning culture. You want to be a part with guys who try hard and bust their butt for their teammates. Talked to Roger Saffold as well, and really just was trying to get my intake on the locker room and guys, and they told me this was the right organization. Even getting the feel on Byard and Simmons up front.
Rob, what's the state of your knee in terms of the timetable for your return? And with suffering that injury last year, how much does it kind of drive you to get back? Because even though you got a Super Bowl ring, you didn't get to play in the playoffs in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, there's already a lot of motivation. Despite the knee, just being here, being traded, winning the Super Bowl, not being able to play, and then joining an organization that's right there. Could have been there last year. My goal is to win it back-to-back, and really just for my knee had a clean tear, fortunately. Nothing else involved with it, and really just trying to get back as fast as I can, and healthy, obviously, but no timetable, just right on track, getting strong, getting my strength, and when the team is ready for me to be out there, I'll be ready to go.
First significant injury of your career. What was it like when you knew you were going to be out an extended period of time there?
Yeah, it shocked me. Obviously, I was running with the ball, tried to make a cut, fell down, went to the other field, ran, cut, jogged, and thought I was fine. And then when I got the news that it was a tore ACL, it was shocking. Didn't know that it was that. And obviously, as a receiver, you get that injury, you're like, oh no, it's coming to an end. And then literally just being able to recover and feel good, knowing that it wasn't that serious, is thrilling for me, just to be able to come back. I feel like I'm in the middle of my career. So really, just my thing is just getting back as strong as I can, pick back up where I left off, and add some more strength and power to this knee.
Robert, over the course of your career, you're known as one of the better run-blocking receivers in the game. Maybe where does kind of that pride in that element of the game come from? And why is that kind of a big part of what you do?
Yeah, we always talk about playing without the ball. Being able to learn that in the league and being involved, it's kind of like, I don't know, when you see a basketball player, it's kind of like the guy without the ball. It's like you still have to be involved, move around. You can't just be standing there. It's kind of like the same thing in football. You can't be watching them play. And I feel like just being involved in the game, staying in tune, being able to get your running back free on the big runs, and really just being physical, setting the tone. When you come out there and be physical, you got guys who turn it down on the opposite side of the ball and don't want to be a part of that. And when you set the tone and you set the force, you're the one in control, and you're in control of the game.
Yeah, with that in mind, Robert, I mean, how much do you feel like you're a good fit for this team with how they play and kind of your mentality to begin with?
Great. I mean, you obviously want to be a physical team. They are that. You have a physical running back. You have a physical receiver, 2 of them now. And being able to just set the tone throughout the game. It's a long season. Being able to be in many seasons, I know it's you got to be durable, you got to be physical, you got to impose your will on teams. And with Coach Braves and how they play, it's definitely the mindset that I have, and we're gonna do that 60 minutes, all 4 quarters, every single game.
People had some high praise for you before the Titans played the Rams this year. I wonder if you ever got a chance to notice that, and if that kind of stuck in the back of your mind at all, when you were looking around?
I did not. I did not know that. Obviously, I just go into the game, worried about my assignment and what we're trying to do. And really, I always, whenever I'm on the field, I try to be the best receiver on the field on both teams. Being able to showcase that in that Tennessee game, make some plays, probably left a lasting impression on Coach, and probably why I'm here.
Look at some of the things that Coach McVay did, jet sweeps, lining you up in the backfield and all those types. How did that develop? Like, was that something that, when they acquired you, they wanted to start doing, and how much would you like to do that here with the Titans?
Yeah, literally from the start of leaving the Bills, McVay was like, I got what I wanted. I'm about to get the ball in your hands. I seen what you were capable of doing in Buffalo, and now we're going to get the ball to you. And really, it was just one of those, being able to have an impact in the passing game and not just the running game, being able to be a downfield threat, be an intermediate threat. And one of those situations came where he wanted the ball in my hands, being able to be involved in the screen game, and then it was being able to take those the distance, and just wanted to have me with the ball in my hands. So the jet sweeps came about, and really it was just, here, Robert, do what you do. The guys clear lanes and create lanes for you, and that's really what I'm trying to do in this offense. Get the ball in my hands, slash running, make guys miss, be physical, and be an impact with the run game, with the ball in my hands, screen game, downfield threat, and key third down receiver.
And Robinson have talked a lot since the season ended about needing to be great around Ryan Tannehill. In your experience, what does it take for a receiving core for an offense to be great around a quarterback, and how can you contribute to that here?
Yeah, a consistent receiver, being able to get open in a timely fashion with the routes, with the protection. Got to be reliable every single down. You can't make up stuff in between routes. And like I said, being reliable in the catching the ball as well. You got to be able to be consistent on first down, second down, third down. Quarterback with Tannehill and with this offense, we're obviously going to feed off of the run, be involved in the play action game, and that's what I do. I get open. I think that's what I'm going to do in this offense, be able to create separation, make it an easy throw for him, and when he does throw it, make those contested catches. 50-50 balls, it's me or nobody. Be me,
In terms of your reputation in Los Angeles as a leader and as a guy who is a good locker room fit and part of a good culture, from what teammates and coaches have said. How do you transplant that here to this culture and inside this locker room?
I'm just coming here. I'm not trying to be anything that I wasn't before. I'm coming here being myself and Robert Woods, be a great teammate, great receiver. I'm a hard worker, not just on the field. On Sundays, I take pride in my work at practice, every single rep, in the weight room, every single prep as well. Showing up to the meeting rooms, holding guys accountable, making sure that they know their assignment. Because, it takes all 11. I've learned that it can't be 10 guys out there on the same page. It takes all 11. You have to know how your teammates think mentally and be able to trust them. I think that's the biggest thing. And I'm just coming here and trying to bring my energy, set the tone, how I practice, and hopefully the guys can feed off of that. I embrace the young guys, the older guys, special team players, quarterback, backups. You got to be able to communicate with everybody. It takes a family, and we're all a part of building this championship team. And really just coming in here and hard working. I think my work talks for itself. Guys see that. And I don't let guys, take reps off. You got to finish with the ball. And that's what we're gonna preach.
How do you feel like you compliment A.J. Brown in particular, and how much have you seen him?
Yeah, I've seen him a lot, really, since he's gotten in the league, since the whole combine stuff, being a dynamic receiver, being able to make it to the Pro Bowl, strong, I would say, being able to make guys miss. Guys definitely don't want to tackle him. Finishes through the end zone, strong runner. Attack the ball, aggressive hands. So I think my game with his being able to hit on both sides, I think it'll be really dynamic. His game complements mine. I think once we get the ball in our hands, I think we're really going to be dangerous, just because how we run and attack the defenders, eat up the ground. I think we're going to be really, really good together.
When you did your research, did you say to the Rams, I like these 3 or 4 teams, or did you say, hey, get me to Tennessee if at all possible?
I had a few teams I liked, obviously. Don't want to just put all the eggs in one basket. Got to see how it's going to play out, how the coaches are going to use you. Obviously, you could like an organization, but if they're not going to want you, if they're not going to use you how you want to be used, it really has to be a great mesh and a great fit. And obviously, it had the coaching culture that I was already familiar with. Guys who've been here told me about the atmosphere in Nashville, want to be a part of that, and be where you want it. You got an organization who wants you, and you fit well. Your game matches up well with their offense. Why not?
It's clear your quarterback.